Hi everyone! I've had a few people ask me to do just kind of a vlog, like a get ready with me or a Q&A, and I decided to combine a get ready with me and a Q&A / get to know me kind of video. So I put an ask me anything on my Instagram and I got a bunch of questions that I'm going to answer today while I get ready. So let's begin. So I have this bruise on my face. It's really embarrassing. I was looking at my phone in bed, lying in bed holding my phone, and I dropped it and it smacked me in the face and now I'm bruised. Stupid. So I'm already going to start with like a super deep question. Someone asked, what do you think happens when we die? And honestly, I'm like a super strong believer in parallel universes. So I like to think there's a parallel universe that our world as we know it exists within. And when we die, our energy is just transferred to this parallel universe. So I think that we're surrounded by like an afterworld or afterlife universe constantly. And that kind of in my mind is like what deja vu is, or like when we see ghosts or when we have spiritual experiences. I think it's like an overlap of the different universes. That probably sounds crazy to a lot of people, and I know that, but that's what I like to believe. Have you ever visited Scotland? I have. Scotland is actually the one country that I've been to that actually brought me to tears just from the beauty of it. I was driving around the Highlands. I went to Scotland alone, and just being alone and looking at the beauty in Scotland was insane. So it brought me to tears, and it's definitely one of my favorite countries. I can't wait to go back. I want to go back ASAP. What are your favorite parts of Toronto, and what memories make these places special? I have a lot of memories from childhood in Toronto with places like going to shows and stuff and going to concerts downtown, but all these places have since closed down. So I really like Church Street. Every time I go to Church Street, the energy there is just amazing, and I really love the vibes there, and everyone is just having such a great time on Church Street. You seem shy and innocent, but also outgoing and a troublemaker all at once. Which is it? I am really, really shy. I'm super, super shy. When I first meet someone, I'm just really awkward. I don't know what to do. I forget how to speak English and how to interact with people immediately. I'm definitely reserved when it comes to people that I don't fully trust or that I don't really know. So if I do know you and if I love you and trust you, you will know the other side of me, which is definitely a little bit different. Anything music related, favorite new music, etc. You have awesome taste in bands. Oh, thank you. New music, I struggle getting into new music, to be honest. I need to explore new music a little bit more. But lately I've been super into G-Eazy. His new album that just came out, Everything's Strange Here, is so good, and it gets so much hate, but I actually really like it. I like the sad vibes to it. I like sad music a lot, and I love G, so you should check out his new album. He's got like a visualizer video for like almost every song, and it's such a heavy vibe, and I love it so much. What's your favorite and least favorite job that you've had? What's your dream job? My least favorite job that I've had was, I used to do like cold calling for a realtor. I would sit in his office when he wasn't there, and I would call like everyone in the area of a house that he was selling, and I had to have a fake name because he was like, no one's gonna know how to pronounce Sinead, so just say like your fake name. So I was like, okay, hi, this is Kim. I'm calling from so-and-so. There's a house for sale in your area, like, would you be interested? And I hated it so much. People were so rude. Like one time some lady answered and she was like, is this seriously your job, you dumb bitch? I was like, leave me alone, I'm like 17. Yes, it is my job. I don't like it either. And my favorite job, probably the one that I have right now, which is watching dogs and like doing drop-in visits for dogs and boarding dogs in my house when their owners go on vacation. It's slow right now because of the whole COVID situation, but that's definitely my favorite because I love animals so much. How come you live in Canada but your parents live in Ireland? So my parents actually moved back to Ireland when I moved to Vancouver. I was originally going to go with them to Ireland because I wanted to live there as well. I was going to get a house and live there, but I just decided that I'm not actually quite ready to leave Canada. So they kind of moved to Ireland with the expectation that I was going to go, and I bailed on them, so I feel pretty bad about that, but they're really enjoying their life in Ireland and I'm happy for them. What do you do for work? Did you go to college? So like I said, for work, I am doing dog boarding, watching, drop-in visits. I did go to college. I went to college for digital media, which is like graphic design, and then I went to college for accounting, and then I also went to college for a project like management course. And then I started university for psychology, but I didn't end up finishing that course. Would Frodo have destroyed their ring if Gollum didn't attack him? No. He would not have. And that's what I love about Tolkien, is that the characters that he wrote, it's like none of the characters were so heroic that they were, you know, immune to the evil that the ring possessed. And Frodo gave every ounce of himself for the journey to Mount Doom. So when he finally got there, there was nothing left in him to fight the evil that was in the ring. And when he was actually in Mount Doom, that's where the ring was forged. It's obviously the strongest and the most potent that the evil within the ring is within Mount Doom. So there was nothing left in Frodo at this point. He gave every ounce of himself on the journey. So there's nothing left to fight back that evil. So I don't think that Frodo would have destroyed the ring if Gollum didn't attack him. And that's okay. When did you get into Lord of the Rings? I got into Lord of the Rings in 2013. My brother kind of introduced me to it, and I just fell in love with the characters and the adventure and the message and everything like that. High school was really, really tough for me, and I never fit in with anyone there. So when I would come home from school after having a horrible day, because most of my days in high school were horrible, I would just watch Lord of the Rings and I would feel so good. I really like Aragorn's character a lot in the beginning, when he's so worried about his connection with Isildur, and he's worried that same weakness is within him. And then he realizes that, you know, he's not his family, he's not anyone else, he's his own person, and he becomes so strong and he's such a hero. Whenever I'm feeling down, I just put on Lord of the Rings and I just feel really good. Are you an introvert or the other thing? The other thing being extrovert, I assume. I am definitely an introvert. I have like 3 friends. I don't really make friends very easily. I don't know how to open up to people. I don't like opening up to people. I feel very exhausted after hanging out with people or going to parties or anything like that. I just need to go home, be in my own space, and just kind of unwind and like build my energy back up again, because I just don't have it in me. Okay, I really suck at doing my eyebrows. I'm sure you guys can tell from like how my eyebrows have a different shape, probably in every video. How does it feel to be a ginger? For me, it kind of sucks. I'm a ginger myself. It really, really, really sucked in school. I got bullied a lot, and you know, that's an easy thing to kind of insult about someone because it's different, and so it really sucked growing up for sure. I would dye my hair like all kinds of different colors. I had pink hair, I had black hair, I had brown hair, blonde hair, any color hair, I had it just to hide the fact that I was ginger. But now I really embrace it. I love it. Was YouTube and social media something you were interested in before your recent exposure to it? Yes and no. I've always liked YouTube and like people making videos. I'm not a huge social media person, to be honest. It can definitely be toxic, but my exposure to YouTube helped me deal with kind of my insecurity. I got a lot of hate when I was first exposed to YouTube, obviously, and just learning how to let those comments kind of not affect you has definitely helped me a lot, not only with YouTube but in life, because you're gonna get hate no matter what you do, and especially if you're on the internet, you're definitely gonna get hate. And so definitely the exposure helped me gain that confidence and just realize that the hate doesn't mean anything. Would you like to grow your channel seriously or just for fun? If yes, for serious, then podcast. I would love to grow my channel seriously. I'm really enjoying it, and the stuff that I'm making, I'm really having a fun time doing it. And I think some people really enjoy my stuff as well. So I'm definitely enjoying it. I would love to do it seriously. I'm obviously not making money right now off of YouTube. It's a little bit of a struggle trying to balance that aspect as well as kind of COVID kind of shutting down every industry ever. But I would love to grow my channel seriously. I would really love that. How old are you? You look 22 if I could guess. Wow, bless your heart. I don't think I've ever addressed my age on this channel, and there's no real reason for it, but I'm a little bit self-conscious about my age. I am 30. It's all downhill from here. I swear when I hit 30, it's like time just, I don't know, like fast-tracked, but it's okay. We all turn 30. Hopefully we all turn 30. Do you have a rebellious past? What were you like as a teenager? Yeah, I definitely had a rebellious teenagehood. I definitely got into trouble. I definitely did shit that I shouldn't have done. Like I said, high school was really, really rough for me. I hated it very much. I got bullied a lot in high school and elementary school. I went through that whole emo/scene kid phase. I guess I'll put this picture here. This is a really embarrassing picture to show, but this was me. I think I was 16 years old. This is me and Pauline actually on a field trip in New York. So I went through, you know, eyeliner everywhere and just like stupid short hair, dyed all different kinds of colors, and just I went through that phase for like 4 years. I think all of high school I was like that. Yeah, it was a rough time. Do you have love for your transgender fans? Absolutely. I love you guys so much. I love all my fans, of course, regardless of your sexuality, gender, race, whatever. But honestly, I respect the fuck out of transgender people and the courage that you guys have. And thank you for being a fan, first of all, and thank you for your courage and being true to yourself. Love that, respect the hell out of that. Favorite chills down the spine moment of Lord of the Rings? Probably when Aragorn gave the speech outside of the Black Gate. You could tell the soldiers were getting really worried because of all the orcs just pouring out of the Black Gate, and he just gave this amazing speech. And then when he turns back at them after he gave the speech, and you can see that he's got tears in his eyes, and he says, "For Frodo," and then just charges in. Ooh, I got goosebumps even talking about it. What did you want to grow up to be when you were younger? I wanted to be a vet, actually, but I mean, I could never give needles. I could never do surgery on something. I'm terrified of all kinds of medical procedures, so I'd be a terrible vet. I would love, like, when I'm a little bit more like stable financially and all that kind of stuff, if I could open an animal sanctuary for rescue animals that have been abused or for whatever situation that need rescuing. I would love, love, love to do that. I think I'm ready. This is how I'm going to go out today. Thank you all for joining me for this Get Ready With Me /Q&A. I really enjoyed it. It was a great time. So thank you guys again for watching. I love you all so, so much. Bye.